miracle horse in front, and Lazarus has done it again.
It's all Fernando Bale, the champion, well clear of Waymore's Blues, and Fernando Bale won.
Welcome back to Racing, Pacing and Chasing. Our first special guest on the segment tonight, we have Kirsten Mooney, Thoroughbred trainer, training at Oakbank. Kirsten, welcome.
Thanks, Bain. Good to be here.
It's great to have you on the show, and it's good to get a trainer in. Our first trainer, we had Jake, he was on the harness, but first Thoroughbred trainer. So we're going to talk all things Kirsten Mooney racing, and we'll kick off with, obviously you train at the Oakbank facility, you're on your own property, you use the Oakbank track a lot, but firstly, how many in work at the current time?
We've got about 8 in work at the moment. Yeah, and that's sort of, we try and keep it 6 to 10. That sort of fits in with our regime, and you know, we like to have the balance perfect. So yeah.
And it is a little boutique team, and probably the biggest, it is a great asset to probably have your own facility there at Oakbank. It is a great facility out there. Probably a great change of scenery.
Exactly.
For horses.
Yeah. For Morville trained horses or city trained horses, they come up to our place and they seem to thrive.
Yeah.
They've all got the chance to be out in paddocks and big yards, and then they've got they can come into the boxes at night. So yeah, lots of green grass for them to pick on, and they can we've got our own trotting and cantering track. We've got jumps, we've got a set of gates. And then we've got the Oakbank Racecourse up the road.
So your own little Lindsay Park as such.
Yeah, and we do a bit of swimming up the road too, and a purpose-built pool that's a dam converted to a pool. So yeah, we've got a lot of different options.
And you talk about those those Adelaide horses that come out of that change of scenery. No other better example than By the Pound, last start winner at Mildura.
Yeah, we only bought him probably 6 weeks before the run, and he got up to our place and really blossomed, and he won really well the other day. So
he was first up. First up.
Yeah, after a short little break. But yeah, he's really thrived. Just loves it up there. So yeah, it's great. It's great to be able to do that and have that sort of facility, especially this time of the year.
Yeah, 100%. And you've got a new group of owners in on him. I think there were a lot of some first-time owners.
Some that have reinvested, and some old friends as well as a couple of new guys. So it's
always good to get a winner.
Yeah, that's right. It's
get the monkey off the back early.
Exactly. Yeah, 10 to 1.
10 to 1, so they would have had something on as well. Probably the trainer did as well by the sounds of that. But anyway, that's all right. Very confident. But you've had some. You do a good job with those tried horses, you could say, and a couple of the other examples in recent times are Our Snippy and El Senor.
We bought Our Snippy as a yearling. We only paid about $15,000 for him, and he went on and he won over 200, and he was a really good.
He probably seemed to be an older because he was prep after prep. You managed him very well.
Yeah,
it was the twilight of his career.
And he's a very special horse to us and our family, and he'll have a home for life on our property.
Yeah.
And he was a ripper. He won Oakbank. He raced. I think the furthest he finished back was second. He either won or ran second. Yeah. And he won the final of Sprint Series, which was a $100,000 race. So
that would have been a great thrill in itself.
Amazing. Yeah, it was a terrific day.
So he retired 3 years ago now, and
about that. Yeah, unfortunately.
And then the other one we touched on, El Senor, probably a decade ago, you could say.
But he was probably my first good horse. Dad bought him as an 8-year-old tried horse from Melbourne, and he was terrific. He just went year after year till he was 12. And he won, I think, 3 Cup Day sprints at Swan Hill, and he was just a really good horse to the stable and really kicked us off.
Yeah, and you're leading into my next question there. You talk about Swan Hill. You do like travelling across the border a bit with your Milduras and Swan Hills, and we talk about By the Pound winning at Mildura last start. You often see a Kirsten Mooney runner at Mildura or Swan Hill, and they are. You're always right amongst them up there.
Yeah, well, you've got to take the right horses there. They've got to be ready to race well. I think that's the key. There's no point taking horses there that are not going to be competitive. Yeah. But we also find that the trip away does them the world of good. We always stay at nice places, and for some horses it's just the something different, and But they've got to be placed in the right races all the same.
And it's a bit of a good getaway for yourself
It is,
and the
it's
kids
great.
and
Yeah,
Michael. And,
we love it. We love it.
You see, when you go to Mildura, you're away for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
You make a holiday of it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good fun. The kids love it, so that's part of it.
Yeah. And obviously, we you touch on the city class horses. That's your goal. Your goal.
Yeah,
You want more city class horses in the stable.
Yeah.
But they're a hard thing to find
They
as well.
are, and we've had some city. We've always seemed to have in the stable a city class horse, but it's not easy. We had Tycoon Sophie and Groove with me. He's dropped down a few rungs now, but they're sort of our most recent ones. And I guess when you're running around for 40, 50,000 plus, it's good money.
Yeah.
And if you can buy a horse that can be competitive at that level, then it's well worth investing.
Yeah. And it's probably a rather tough question, but how do you see racing in general in South Australia at the moment? It's there's a lot of negativity, some positive talk after the recent government announcement, but still a lot of people sitting on the fence. How do you see it?
Look, from our point of view, I think it's going along okay from our point of view, but I can see from the bigger end of town it is struggling, and like Tony McAvoy, trainers like that, they can't really make ends meet here like they can in Victoria. But in saying that, the recent boosts that we've had, it's still good money.
Yeah.
As I said, from our point of view, it's okay, but I can see why some trainers are getting a bit hot under the collar, because at the end of the day, trainers break even with their training costs. And so you've got to really be winning races to get that cream.
Yeah.
And if the cream's not good enough, well, you've got to look for it.
Yeah, 100%. And that's where you look for it across the board.
Yeah, we do.
So
yeah.
You got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Just touching on that, probably, what's the race you're most set out to win? What's Kirsten Mooney's goal or ambition that you're satisfied in 10 years, 20 years time that I've won that race? I've done that.
Oh, look, the immediate goal is always to get city winners, but then the ambition or the dream, runners in the Spring Carnival in Melbourne, that's just the epitome.
Yeah.
Cox Plate, I've never been to a Cox Plate, but the Spring Carnival week is just amazing.
Yeah.
I've been quite a few times, probably went 10 years in a row for the week, and I just remember thinking then, well, before I was training and then when I was training, this is the dream.
I nearly won a nil cup with you. I know that was a dream at that time.
Oh no, no comparison.
Snip and run, but I don't know what a Cox Plate
We
would be
won a Quad and Book Cup.
Yeah, can you say that again? Can you spell that for me? What do we? Yeah.
That was a thrill.
That certainly was a thrill. Yeah, but no, your stable does tick along very nicely from week to week, and I think specialising in that 6 to 10, you do very well. You've got a good support team with obviously Michael, your husband, and you specialise in feet. With horse with bad feet.
Yeah.
We touched on that. And, him being a farrier, you've got your dad as great support as well. And always, got a great knowledge base in Graham. Just maybe tell us a little bit about that, and the kids are here, here as well. They no doubt out cleaning the stables, or.
Oh well, yeah, they're a big help. But Michael, my husband, being a farrier, he's. We do this together. It's I'm the name, but it is definitely a joint effort, 100%. We love it. It's our lifestyle. And it's he's very, very good with bad-footed horses. So it's wonderful to have him on side and be able to fix these horses that maybe have foot issues.
Yeah, and that's probably why you get these second and third and fourth preps out of these older horses. You do very well.
Look after them.
Look after them, certainly very well. Well, that's all tonight. It's been certainly a great little interview with you, I could say. We could probably sit here and talk for half an hour and go on and on, but. People, to our viewers out there, to hear firsthand from yourself, Kirsten, and probably just touch on finally, you do like to attract new owners to the stable, and it's a big thing for all trainers, both in all three codes that we talk about. Maybe just touch on that briefly. Well,
we did buy a yearling this year from the sales and syndicated her, but we've got a few young horses coming on, and we're not just all about tried horses. We like a bit of a balance. But certainly tried horses are probably the way we go. But we also have young horses coming up, and also always looking for new owners. And it's a great fun
industry, and you know, if there's people out there that have never invested before, get involved, because there's no thrill like owning a winner.
The Quantum Book Cup, I know firsthand. But yes, easily contactable on Facebook. You're very active on social media. So for anyone out there that would like to get involved or doesn't know how to jump on the Kirsten Mooney Racing Facebook page, and all the details on there, you can follow through. So, and no doubt this interview will go up on there, and we can, you know, for all your owners to see and view as well. So thank you for joining us tonight, Kirsten, and all the best. Hopefully we'll certainly watch By the Pound very closely over the coming months, and you know, hopefully there's a Quantum Book Cup in him or two for you. We'll see how we go. But again, thanks for joining us, and we'll be back after a short break.